Dopamine detox. What is it? Do you really need it? How do you do it? Will you watch until the end? Or will you go to your phone? I wonder what the others are doing. How about TikTok, Instagram? Now your brain is probably telling you to stop the video and search for some instant gratification. But if I told you that after watching this video, you will see yourself and the world with different eyes, and you will discover the secret to your happiness, will you watch it? If you start this journey, it won't be easy. The times you want to give up will be numerous and it will take time. But I believe in you. You can do it. Prove it to yourself. Now the term dopamine detox can be easily misunderstood. We are not talking about eliminating totally the production of dopamine. That's not what it means. Cameron Cepa, an American psychiatry professor, was the first one to talk about dopamine detox as a psychological therapy. He described this process as limiting all the impulsive and bad habits that trigger the production of dopamine in our brain. But what is dopamine? Well, it's a neuromodulatory molecule. If you want to explain it in a very simple way, it's basically a substance that stimulates motivation. So dopamine equals motivation. Now we need it to survive, because when 100,000 years ago, when humans weren't at the top of the food chain, we didn't have social media, pornography, fast food, depression, distractions. There was no time for that. They spent the whole day hunting, searching for food. And this didn't take them 10 minutes or an hour, like it would take the delivery guy. It could take days. So they starved for days, not eating. And when they finally found a prey and killed it and finally ate it, they were happy. And their brains produced dopamine. So they were motivated to repeat that action over and over again in order to survive. Same brain, different time. Now we live in a world of comfort, pleasure, instant gratification. Your brain is overstimulated every single minute. It's nearly impossible to resist all of these urges and pleasures. Then why we feel bad? We feel regret, depression. We are tired, demotivated. Well, because if you overstimulate your brain, experiencing instant pleasures and producing extremely high levels of dopamine, then these levels of dopamine will start to decrease. You will start to get used to it. And every time you overproduce dopamine, then the next time you will need double the pleasure to reach the same amount of dopamine. So every time you don't feel that pleasure, you will feel like this. We all know how it feels. If you are in this situation, it's hard, I know, but it's possible to get out. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. You will need discipline, focus, self-control. Those are your weapons. Your enemies, you know them. All of the activities that you can't help not doing, but you know they're wrong. TikTok, pornography, eating trash, all of the activities that distract you from achieving your goals and to focus on improving and being better. Now, watching all of the episodes of a series on Netflix or playing video games is surely more gratifying than a session of workout or reading a book. But how does it help you in the long term? The first step is an inner analysis. During your day, write down all of the activities that were productive and the ones that weren't. How much time you wasted. How hard was it to resist the urges? Try not to be too harsh, but also do not lie to yourself. Know your limits and capabilities and know what has to change to become the best version of yourself. The second step is to say no. Self-control, resist the urge. Some good methods to reset your levels of dopamine are staying a week or even a month without using your phone, TV, or any other kind of distractions. That's a very extreme way to do it, but if you realize that it's the only option and you can't do otherwise, you have to be willing to face the challenge and to win. That brings us to step 3. It won't be easy. And to defeat all of the instant pleasure and gratification, you need an even bigger motivation. A core value, a vision, a goal you are ready to. And the total belief that you will reach it. You will do it by being better every day. Your life is now. You have to be willing to take a big breath and to get to work on yourself. If you have watched so far, you are ahead of most of the people. It means that you are destined to reach success. Be better. Be brilliant.